Good evening, everybody. I've got a kind of a different setup. Am I going here? Yeah, I'm going here. So I am going to do the cusps for, just let me get my cards here. I'm going to do the cusps for the spring, this spring season coming up. And it's a new moon here today, so it's a good day to do it. It's March 21st. Beginning of the season, and I have to sneeze. Do I have to sneeze? Yes. Oh. Oof, yeah. Okay, so it's clearing out the energy. So I'm doing a little bit different. Like for the horoscopes, I did a Celtic cross, and I really struggled through those because it's not really my thing to have this strict format, So let's start off. What I'm going to do, I'm planning to do like 15-minute or so readings. So I'll start with Aries Taurus, which is my cusp. So why not? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do like a 15-minute reading. I'll start off with an oracle card. And these are really nice. These are the Earth Magic oracle cards from Hay House. Yeah, and they're really nice. So, okay, Spirit, what do you have for a quick guidance for the spring season starting today? A season of new beginnings. I mean, we're all stuck in the house. I mean, all over the world, wherever you're looking, I'm sure we are. I'm just wondering about my setup here. So I've got this really pretty cloth here. And my room, I love the color of this room. I woke up one day and it was indigo, my room. And I woke up one day and painted it all white. And then I went with this. So that's kind of how I roll. That's probably the Aries in me. And then one wall is brown, so there's the Taurus. So anyway, what's going on for the Aries Taurus Cuspers for spring 2020? Come on. Oh, it's getting stubborn. Come on, Aries Cuspers. Spring 2020. There we go. Unfoldment of the lotus flower. And winter reflection. And Spirit just said to put it in the opposite order, which is really interesting because, I mean, we entered, or we finished the winter season yesterday, and I think for a lot of it, it's been a time of reflection, but now it's time to unfold. See, we have this beautiful lotus flower here, and yeah. So I have the Queen of Chalices on the bottom. I have the Viking Tarot deck, which I absolutely just love. Absolutely love it. Okay. So what's going on in the recent past? Recent past for Aries Taurus Cuspers. Recent past for Aries Taurus Cuspers. Recent past. What happened through the winter season for Aries Taurus Cusp. Emperor energy. This is kind of interesting because this is a lot like my own personal reading that I did just previous to this. I have shuffled the deck. I'm going to give it another knock. Alright, let's clarify what was going on for Aries Taurus Cuspers in the winter solstice season. Obviously, you were needing to have tight control on things. This is kind of interesting because this is not your typical emperor. He has a small sleigh. He's about to go out. And he's ready to go. Right? And his skis are ready. He hasn't gone anywhere yet. It's just super Powerful energy. And at the bottom of the deck is the King of Wands. Okay. Yep. King of Wands and the Empress. Okay. Wanting to go ahead. Now. All right. Okay, so then my next question, I didn't even get time to verbalize it for you. My next question is, okay, so where are we going into spring, into the spring season? And I got the Ten of Wands, which is the end of the cycle, and the Six of Chalices, which is childhood friend, something coming. You know, it's almost like there's a zombie in the background that I never noticed before, and the woman that is standing seems to be receiving a heart. Right, keep in mind that this is the Viking. Do I have the book here? This is the Viking deck, and it's a little different. So let's get some clarification on this Empress going into, because I mean the King of Wands, he is kind of like Emperor, you know, and in this deck here, he is ready to go, right? He's the guy that takes care of everything. He's the strong, silent type. He is the king of the kings. He's been sitting here, and it's almost like he's anxious to get up and go. It's like he's been held back. Maybe because of all these wands he's been holding. Maybe because of this. Again, I'm getting this Lady Macbeth kind of vibe here. Let's get some clarification on this Empress. I'm wondering if the Empress isn't the one who's pulled the heart out here. All right. Who's the Empress? For Aries Taurus going into spring. In the winter season, who's this Empress been to the Emperor? So obviously counterparts at one point here, whether karmic or, let's just see here a second. Come on. Yeah. Wow. Ooh, 2 8s. So the question was, who is this Empress to the Emperor? Okay. We get the 8 of Swords, the Hangman, and the Pentacles. Okay. So to me, you know, let's just get a little bit more clarification on that for Aries and Taurus going into spring. We're spending a lot of time on the winter season. We're at 8 minutes. I don't like to be cheap with my time. It's just that obviously there's 12 of these to do, you know, and that's a lot. So, okay, let's clarify the 6 of Chalices instead. Who's the 6 of Chalices to the Emperor? I'm thinking that the Emperor is you, the querent, okay? Who is the 6 of Chalices? Tell me about the 6 of Chalices to the Emperor. This is moving into spring. So you haven't connected with this person yet. Whether this is in finances or in love, I'm picking up that it's love. I might go into the Romance Angels card here. So, okay. So he's like, who is the Six of Chalices? Who is this to the Emperor? And we got the King of Wands. So this is either another masculine, if you're in a same-sex partnership. Oh, I just dropped a card there. I'm going to put that in the middle and let that fall out if it's meant to. Or the energy, like, of having to be defeated, like, of having... Oh, interesting. Okay, so this woman is handing this woman a human heart that's been cut out. So then it's like, clarify the Six of Chalices to the Emperor. And then he, you know, Spirit gives me a King of Swords. King of Swords is usually a litigious person. It's too bad I don't have that book here. But I'm just going to see. So, too many. Okay, what's going on with the Six of Chalices for Aries Taurus Cusp going into spring? What's this energy going into spring? I'm going to try to flip out. It shows an Ace of Chalices, but we'll see. Oh, my ears just started ringing. Okay, oh, huh. You saw how that popped out too. My ears started ringing, and then this like literally flung itself out. So I asked, who is the Six of Chalices to the Emperor, and we got the Lover's card. Okay. I love these cards because they're absolutely so beautiful. Now the King of Swords energy, right? For the lovers. So Spirit says battle has to be done for this. Okay, so let's clarify real quick the King of Swords for Aries Taurus Cusps. What's going on with this King of Swords for Aries Taurus Cusps? You might be getting 20 minutes. Of course, I had a bunch of preamble and stuff, so it just showed me Two of Wands, but it didn't pop out. So, whoa. Okay. This one. Okay. Yeah, so this King of Swords had to cut through, he had to cut through a bunch of stuff to get what he wanted. He had to cut through, because it showed, okay, the Four of Cups. Like, I don't want it. I'm not picking it up. I'm not happy. I mean, remember this Emperor, he's sitting here just rearing to go, but he's been held back. Right? And you know when, like, when you got something to do and you want to do it and you can't, and then you kind of get all like, oh, pent up, and then, right? It's surprising. I thought I'd get a Sun card or a Tower card, but they know what they're talking about. So I mean, you haven't been happy. I mean, everything that's presented to you is like, there's this one card behind you. Guess who the one card is? It's your soulmate. It's the one that you want to be your lover. It's your son. So you're cutting this off. I mean, the Eight of Chalices is a lot like a Tower because you're leaving, right? You're taking up your cart and your skis and you're going to the other land. You know, you have to hold on to what's yours for now to get the sun. Quickly, Spirit, who is his lover? Give me the energy of his lover, please. Of the lover. Of the other lover. The lover from another mother, hopefully. Seven of Pentacles, but that didn't show up. Okay. Whoa. Seven of Chalices. Okay. Okay. You know what? I'm not going to rush it. I'm just going to let it be what it is because Spirit doesn't have... See, I'm rushing it. Spirit just said, calm down. It's not like I have to pay for time. Right? It's not like the other cusps are going to say, hey, Aries Taurus got more time. Well, maybe they will. It's YouTube. You never know. But honestly, Aries Taurus were complicated. Okay. So the question was, who are the lovers? Like, what's going on with the lovers? And we got Two of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. So, you know, you've been juggling stuff. Hopefully not juggling lovers. But this reading means that you have a soul, like, it's showing me that you have a soulmate. You know, the Two of Cups also usually indicates a soulmate. Okay, so yeah, so that's where we're going. Like, it looks like you're going to embark on a journey. Aries Taurus, Cuspers, that you're going to embark on a journey that is not including your Empress right now. I mean, to me, right now, that Empress is your current partner. I mean, and take it how it resonates, like male, female, whatever. Like, I mean, obviously readers read based on their perspective, right? So you have to take the reading as it resonates. Aries Taurus Cuspers. This is fun. I'm liking these. See, let's just get one romance. This is a romance. Engagement. Okay. So, that's it. Happy spring. Happy new moon. Bye.